idiot.
Who is that, sir?
Captain Morgan. He enjoys seeing how far he can free fall before opening his chute.
That sounds crazy.
It's even more dangerous than he could know. At low altitudes, these crosswinds could stop his parachute from opening.
Really pushing his luck, ain't he, sir?
If he doesn't pull the cord soon, I'll cut his throat. That's if he's still alive. For crying out loud, Morgan, pull the cord! Tell me something, Morgan. You that bored?
Lately? Yeah.
So in short, your mind's made up. You're not going to request an extension of service.
Not unless you got a national emergency. You got one of those, Colonel?
No, Captain, but there are other people who do. In fact, they'd like to meet with you ASAP. Who knows, maybe you'll find civilian life more exciting.
Attention, clear the landing pad. Aircraft approaching.
St. Louis Trade Center, this is Executive Charter 1907 on final approach. Request landing instructions. Over.
Roger, 1907. You're clear to land. Winds are south to southwest at 3 knots.
Roger, Trade Center.
Welcome, Mr. Morgan.
Limousine would have been cheaper.
Yes, but not as impressive. You spend a little, you get a lot. You're an important man, Mr. Morgan. The executive committee wants to keep you happy, and it's my job to keep them happy.
Next time, Tony, settle for a bottle of champagne. I checked over the budget on the plane. It's half what I requested.
On about twice what we have. Look, Morgan, it's going to take some time before we have enough money to get you what you need.
How's Stoyer?
Not bad, considering you're 2 hours late.
Damn it, Morgan, this isn't our first meeting. When are you going to get it through your head? You didn't hire us. We hired you. We hired you because Navy intelligence said you were the best. Because the FBI and the CIA and those stupid computers, they just love you. Well, I don't love you, mister. You're here because I was outvoted.
Then I guess the wedding's off, Inspector.
Hey, come on, wait a second. Take it easy. Now, maybe it was a mistake to try and pick your people for you, but you have to understand, we've been working night and day trying to put this thing together.
Put what together? Some trick way to work behind my back? You worried about crime in the streets? You worried about anarchy? That sooner or later this country's gonna drown in blood, drugs, and violence?
I never said this country was heading towards revolution.
Fortunately, this country's in better shape than you and your committee.
Morgan, the gentleman from Baltimore may not love you. I do. How's Detroit feel?
Mr. Morgan has my vote. Just what is your reason, Mr. Morgan, for turning down the men we selected?
You didn't select anything. The book selected them. Height, weight, IQ, years on the force, absolute obedience, short haircuts, short imaginations. Poster boys. You don't like me, take your federal money and get somebody better. But I'll tell you what. You want to put together a special squad that's going to kick hell out of violent crime in this country, that's going to go into jurisdictions that don't have the money, equipment, or skill to fight back. You better forget your book. That or forget me.
All right, Mr. Morgan, it's your war. Pick your own troops. Anything else you need beside a blank check?
Yeah, biographies on all the people you rejected on this thing. The ones that don't play by the book.
Welcome to Johnson Memorial Raceway. Today's exciting demolition derby event is called the Texas Gunfight. The winner will be the last car still running. So hold on to your hats, cause here we go! And keep your eye on car number 13, J.D. Smith.
Get your insurance forms! Oh, partner, let me through there!
Today's event will decide the National Demolition Derby Championship. If J.D. wins, he'll walk off with that trophy. Good luck, J.D.
Woo! Yahoo! Whoa! Look out, partner! Woo! Excuse me, my rude! Coming through! Woo! Here I come, cowboy! Ow!
Starting to look like World War III out there!
Coming through!
That's it for number 13. Too bad, J.D.
Billy, don't you be running off now.
No, don't tell me. Let me guess. Bill collector. Lawyer? Internal affairs?
Never make detective.
Life insurance. Am I close?
Considering your hobby, Undertaker'd be closer.
All right, Hoss. I give up. What are you selling?
Salvation. A way to save your neck. You've been wrecking so many of these vehicles in high-speed chases, your department's ready to scrap you. I'm your only alternative. She's not bad. Good.
Winslow.
Yeah, I know. Captain wants to see me. I'm off limits again.
You got a great way of blowing off steam, Winslow. I'll check this in for you. You know our motto in Pittsburgh. Safety first. I don't want you scaring the boss.
For God's sakes, Ed, I was on my own time.
It's captain, officer, until which time that we have an affair, which, thank God, will never happen.
Your loss. All right, what's the deal? Who's jumping from what bridge? Or is today's job to talk some psycho out of starting a race ride?
Oh, no, today happens to be a very special day. It's the day that I get rid of you. I bought a psychologist, not another street cop.
And I joined a police force, not a medical center.
Had you done so, they would have kicked you out. You're the only shrink I know that conned a sniper into dropping his gun by offering to play Russian roulette.
It worked, didn't it?
This is Blair Morgan. Of all the police psychologists in the country, he picked you. It just goes to prove he needs one.
All unauthorized personnel clear the test area immediately.
Officer Kowalski, begin testing the wireless detonator.
totally, absolutely, unarguably crazy.
I had authorization, Lieutenant. Signed papers right here.
You had authorization to get rid of one case of old explosives, not to blow up a whole test site.
Sir, I've got to be able to express myself. Don't you understand that? You ever been on a bomb squad? You know how much tension builds up? These big hands trying to take tiny wires off timing devices, little detonators. And each wire you pull, you wonder whether it's going to go or not, and you up with it. Boom! Kersh! Boom! Grr! You gotta let the tension out somehow, Lieutenant. Might as well make a symphony out of it.
I told you, Looney Tunes.
He makes sense to me.
There you go. One scotch and milk. You know, I used to drink that. Now it's just beer. Here's to your health. Cheers.
I never done. Hey, set up a couple of beers.
Oh, well, Hero Coburn. How are you then, Jack? Never was too sociable, was he? No. Hey, listen, pal, we're on your side. Any bum that beats the hell out of a pusher that sells drugs to poor, innocent, young high school kids, oh, that's our kind of cop.
Yeah, suspended.
So they took away your gun, huh, Jack? Now you got nothing to play with. So why don't you just try playing with this? Oh. Oh. Ah. Come on, play, huh? Come on! Get out! Go on! Hey, relax! Shut up! You got $5? Yeah, in my pocket.
I got an expensive cleaners.
Get out of my sight!
I'm sorry.
Buy you a drink?
Why?
I like the show. You want to take it on the road?
Excuse me.
Your bosses are going to hang you out to dry, Jack.
So you're the guy who's been checking up on me at the station, right? Unbelievable.
Go on, walk. You'll be alone like you always have been. No backup, no support, no nothing.
Look, who the hell do you people think you are? Playing with my life.
Join up with me. I'll give you all the support you want. Maybe more than you can handle. How about that drink?
Yoza! Big Four. Hey, he'll be here. Military's always on time. That's why I could never soldier.
Maybe should have told him that. He's 20 minutes late now.
Yeah, well, I got a feeling he's not the kind of man you tell things to. He does all the telling. Want to try your luck? Better than getting wired on that crazy bean. Counting time's a waste of life. At least that's what my daddy used to always say.
Hey. You always talk this much?
Sure. Part of my charm, Hoss. Leonardo da Vinci. He's a big wheel, wasn't he?
He practically invented it.
He did? Well, then, my big friend, he's my man.
Hey! Why don't you two go find a little sandbox you can play in, all right? Because right now you remind me of a real bad hangover.
Look, you don't like the company. You can always wait for Morgan in the hall. Be better if we all try to get along?
You're the shrink, right?
Psychologist.
Oh, a psychologist, huh? I'll tell you, pretty lady, I had enough of you people since they pulled my badge to last me a lifetime. So, why don't you take your shock therapy and your questions that can't be answered, and you go wait in the hallway, all right, honey?
Hey, fella. Cool it.
Why don't you shut up, boy?
Hey, I don't take to having ladies talk to you that way.
Oh, you want something? Come on, Abe. Come on.
Whoa, big guy. Hey, somebody might get hurt.
Come on, get a little bit. Come on, let's go. Come on, take some. Come on.
Big guy, somebody might
Come
get
on.
hurt.
On it.
I knew you'd all be a perfect fit. Here we are, folks. Your very own commando training course.
All for us, Hoss. You shouldn't have.
You're gonna have fun, but not like summer camp. Before we're through, you might all wish you were back pounding a beat. What do you think?
Beautiful. Like something out of the Spanish Inquisition.
You're gonna love it.
Yeah, just like St. Louis. I know. From here, we can reach any trouble spot in the country in 2 hours. That is, if we survive what you got waiting for us down there.
You'll survive, or you won't be worth a damn to me. None of you.
I make it.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Welcome to the club, darling.
What's next?
Let's go to work.
Relax and squeeze the trigger. Short bursts. Come on. Get the let out. Let's go. Now. One at a time. Come on. Hurry up. Let's go. Grenades in there. Stop walking, Goldberg. Let's move it. Get him in there, I said. Let him pick it. Get out of here now. Move it.
After we have a drink, would you like to come over to my place?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
At thought that was a pretty good dinner.
Right, and another. They're opening up here in the last minute of the first round. Maria keeps up the pressure on the youngster and brings him back into a corner. Goes ducks and lunging right. Oh, there's
Look at that left toe.
He goes first. And the referee is stopping the fight. It's only his second fight for the first round.
Never bet on anybody who doesn't know how to hook off a jab. Ambulance cases. Excuse me, scotch and milk for me and a round for my friends up there, please.
Why, thank you.
Don't tell me. You're in love.
No. Wondering. Of all the cops in the country, why did you pick us?
Talent. And you know where the edge is.
The edge.
Mm-hmm.
We're screw-ups, is what I think you mean. Right, Morgan? Well, I know where the edge is. Hell, I fall over it all the time. But you, Hoss, I don't understand you. Rich boy from Connecticut? Why'd you buy into this?
Maybe it's the only game in town.
For an action junkie. You're hard to read, Morgan. But you're not that hard.
Oh, hi, big boy. Oh, I love that beard. It turns me on.
It's a fake.
Ain't nothing phony about the time we'll show you.
Give me a break, huh, ladies? Another quarter and I'm gonna break a new world record over there.
Well, how about a marathon? Big boy, I really like that beard.
Not tonight, okay?
Oh, come on, honey. If we don't score tonight.
You already scored. Now, swing your behinds out of here before you OD.
Swing this.
Nobody gonna mess with my ladies. Get away with it.
Hey, beautiful.
Did I hear right?
Either you put the bottle down or I'll put you down permanently.
Call Lopez. Tell him to bring an ambulance and a wagon.
Who the hell are you guys?
Move back there, buddy.
Hey, don't
Yeah,
push
that's right, Nick. Get him out of my face!
Back.
Cute. Not exactly standard issue.
You're the one who asked me to take my show on the road. I guess I did, huh?
Too far. Your show still needs some work. I'll see you tomorrow. 0500. It's been fun.
Morgan. Maybe you shouldn't count on me being there.
You're not irreplaceable.
Morgan, hey. Anybody got a dime?
What's that?
My, oh my, I thought I'd seen everything on wheels, but this is something else. Sure is ugly.
Give it a chance. Remember, beauty's only skin deep. Come on.
Slow down. We don't even know if it's friendly.
Where's Coburn?
You're the weapons expert. Give me a rundown.
Poetry. Ingram M10, 9mm submachine gun. It should be used with a silencer. It's a box magazine, holds 32 rounds of 9mm ammo. Fires single shot, 40 RPM, multiple bursts at a cycle rate of 1,090. Effective range, 125 yards. You know somebody makes those Uzis? Well, it makes those Uzis we've been training with look like museum pieces.
Rip the Jeeps in the van.
Oh, no, Hoss. That's like burning the flag.
Go.
Oh, Lord.
Thanks. Get it.
Neither do I.
What's the deal, Morgan?
Windows are bulletproof. Sides in the back are reinforced by 6 inches of the toughest steel ever made. When we go into action, that's your home away from home.
Hey, Morgan. What's inside? Nuclear warhead?
Nice of you to join us, Jack. Thought you'd be halfway back to San Pedro by now.
No, I overslept.
Well, let's go.
Overslept, Jack?
Let's take a look inside. What do you think?
Morgan, take my advice. Fire the interior decorator.
4 more Ingram M10s and clips.
On second thought.
Wait.
We even got a phone.
High-powered sniper rifle, riot shotgun, case-locked incendiary smoke grenades, and 5 .357 Magnums.
Gets better by the minute.
Oh, beautiful. All my favorite kind of toys.
Well?
There's enough here. More than enough.
Very impressive, Hoss.
Like the man said, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Look at these beauties. Morgan, you just hit a grand slam.
Hey, this is great, but I'd like to know where I fit in.
Yeah, I know you don't like hardware, knife, and judo chops more your style. You're in a different business now, Cobra. In my business, you do things my way. So,
Are you kidding, man? These bikes will do the quarter mile in 11.62 seconds. They'll hit 135 flat out, and they're as good or better than any bike ever made. There's only 2 things I'm not sure of.
what's that?
One, whether Doc here can get the second without killing herself.
Yeah, that thought had crossed my mind.
The way you handle an automatic weapon, you're not going to have any trouble learning how to stay on one of these. What's the second thing?
Well, what do we need this Rhino for? I mean, these bikes give us speed. Driving this van with all the stuff it's carrying going to be like having a drag race in a swamp.
Is that right?
Bet on it.
I have. Let's take a ride.
I can call my ex-wife, tell her I finally met somebody crazier than me.
Like your new toy?
Suspension could use a little work, otherwise we're all gonna need dentures.
What else?
From now on, you ride shotgun.
Don't drive it off a cliff.
Yeah, this is real impressive, Morgan. I tell you, I'd be a little more impressed if you could tell me when the training ends and the action begins.
One for each of you. When it sounds off, come running. It's gonna mean your war's finally started. I hope you're ready, because in my book, you got a long way to go.
All right, six back. Step aside there. Look this way. Did you sell guns to the Middle East? Step back, please.
Well, you're attorney.
All right, move back. Step aside there.
How do you plan to appeal? That's it.
Step back, please. Move aside, don't run around.
Other way. Move back. Proud. Do you think an appeal will be successful?
Trying to get a picture here.
Our attorney's gonna have to
Now! Come on, Hulk. Let's do it! Hurry up! Let's go!
Get out front fast. The troops are gonna be here any second. Go! Get out of my way. Hulk, grab the girl. Sure, come on, let's get out of here.
We just got married! Give me a problem, what you'll get is killed. Get back there! Come on!
Yeah.
Thanks.
I can't live without you.
Someday, my darling, when spring is in the air again, we will find each other, I promise.
I love you, Jacques.
And I love you, my darling.
There will never be another.
Look, smile for me, my darling.
11:35. Another half hour across the state line to Mountain Home. Now, all we got's a lot of different reports on what happened, and a local police force that doesn't know what hit.
No, we got a little more than that. You got any idea who the creeps were or broke out? Any idea what organization they belonged to, Morgan?
Just a couple of guys looking at a life sentence and a name. The Brotherhood.
The Brotherhood. Well, Captain, sir, the Brotherhood is, it's an undertaker's dream. I mean, they're scattered inside and outside the walls of at least a dozen maximum security prisons. To become a member, you gotta kill one time. But more important, you gotta enjoy it. You give them enough beer and money, and they'll knock off their mothers and have a party. Brotherhood.
Hey, mister, y'all really don't need us anymore. I mean, at least you can let her go.
No.
Keep
bugging me, and I'll let her go. Right out the door while we're doing 90. Hell, if we didn't have you, what would we do for entertainment? Just enjoy your honeymoon and shut up.
Delgado. This mercenary bit that Smalley and Van Orden been talking about. You driving me $5 million.
Oh, yeah, baby. And when you knock over some 16-year-old rebel kid, nobody's gonna scream murder. Some dumb banana general's gonna hand you a medal.
Well, I got an idea. Why don't we just take over the country and gas the general?
Yeah, with cyanide.
Knock it off! You weren't sprung for laughs.
You never did have no sense of humor.
Me?
Yeah.
Your connections don't come through with the weapons we need, gunrunner. You're gonna wish you were them. Who says I ain't got a sense of humor?
You called it. State Highway Patrol roadblock where 87 crosses 89.
What are you waiting for? Legal a compass? You know the play.
What is this, huh? This is arts and crafts class, Nick? I'm gonna turn it down and get a migraine.
Put safety on, Coburn. You're near the edge. We haven't reached the combat zone yet.
He did, years ago.
Jeez, Nick, I'm sorry. You want to go to the Philharmonic, huh? No problem. You want to dance?
I'm busy. Maybe later.
Christmas present?
Yes, for myself.
Looks like Rodin. The thinker, right?
Yeah. The original's in the Rodin Museum. This one's gonna do a little more than think when I'm done. Come to think of it, I never really did believe in art for art's sake.
are we? Well, Jack, like my daddy used to say, no matter where you are, there you are.
Does your daddy like to drink?
I'm Morgan. We're here at the request of the governor.
Yeah, you made it fast.
Not fast enough. They were supposed to be heading directly toward us. We didn't see a damn thing on the way from the airport.
Now, they must have ducked off the road closer to Mountain Home.
Are there any side roads between here and Mountain Home?
Jonas? One, an old mining road. But it don't go anywhere. It's a dead end. They'd be crazy to hole up there.
They're not gonna hold up. They'll pull a switch and come busting out. Kill the roadblock, Sergeant. Show me that side road. Let's go!
You heard him. Meet at the old mining road bridge. Let's move it.
Come on, move it! Get this stuff Come on, get those motorcycles loaded! Go! Hurry up! Go on! Get in here. Come on.
Take this machine gun.
Now, you two lovebirds, keep your heads down.
Over there.
Or I'll blow them off.
Okay.
Come on with those bikes, huh?
Grab it. Grab it. That road dead ends at the old mine. The bridge is the only way out, if they're really up there.
They're there. Nick, how you doing?
I'm planting the last charge now.
Do it for me, baby.
Over. Bridge is set. Nick, Goburn, potential target approaching. Be ready.
You were right, Mr. Morgan. And of all things, they're in a school bus.
On my signal.
Hustle, guys.
Move it up. All right! Whoever you are, back off! All these people are dead! You get it?
To me.
dead! You never said anything about hostages.
I swear I wasn't told either. Somebody goofed.
Morgan, stop him before he causes...
Coburn, freeze it.
Pull that bike around.
Bring it over here.
Hold it up here, right in front of the bus.
Okay, light him up.
Come on. Hustle. Get on the bike.
Get ready, move. All right, everybody, stand by.
One shot there.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
We blew it! How do you think you're doing?
2 mistakes in less than a minute.
I'm just gonna follow and stay on the trail.
We could put up 3 gravestones, 2 for the hostages and 1 for you. You like that arithmetic? I don't.
My daddy always said I was quick on the trigger and slow to learn. I'm sorry, I thought I had it beat. Won't happen again.
Sergeant, get back to your car. Call in. I want a reconnaissance plane to pick me up on the highway, not next year, Sergeant. Now! Let's roll!
All set and fueled?
Yeah. It's like Mr. Lewiston's secretary said. But who are you?
Hijackers.
Hey, come on now, I'm responsible.
You're now $1,000 richer.
Oh, come on now, you gotta be kidding me. I can't...
Enjoy it.
Tower Control, Markland 917, requesting final instructions.
You are clear to land, runway 25, winds are 242 at 3.
That's a big Roger, Control.
SCDEY, advise intentions. You have no taxi or takeoff authorization. Do you copy? Markland 9017, can you abort landing? Over.
Negative, Control. I'm low on fuel. I've got a lander now.
SCDEY, you do not have runway clearance. To avoid possible ground collision, turn off immediately. Do you copy? SCDEY, what are you doing? You are on an active inbound runway. Do you understand? Acknowledge. Over.
This is 917 over runway 25. I've got visual contact with unauthorized aircraft. Get them off the runway.
SCDEY, you are endangering lives. Clear the runway immediately. Do you read? Come in.
Remind me to send this guy a postcard when we get to Nicaragua.
SCDEY, we have an inbound passenger jet landing right now at the other end of your runway. Do not take off. I repeat, do not take off. Those people are crazy. Do you believe that?
917 down and safe. That was close.
We'll be in Puma in 25 minutes. I hope Vince is on schedule.
He'll be there. He's a member of the Brotherhood.
Guy hit $1 million jackpot in Vegas. $1 million. Some guys get all the luck. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't get many out-of-towners around here. Something I can do.
Yeah, is that the direct line to the state prison?
That's official use only. The warden's wife is about the only one that ever needs it.
She comes into town and does her shopping, and he sends a car. What the heck you want to know that for?
Oh, that's between the sheriff and me.
It's his day off.
It's yours, too. On your feet, cowboy. trouble, I'm gonna spray you all over that wall. Let's have the gun. 2 fingers. Gently. Anyone else around?
No.
Okay. Is that the only lockup?
Yes.
Let's go. Come on, come on.
I don't know what you want, but if it's got anything to do with that prison, you're kidding yourself. You couldn't crack that place with an army.
All right. They headed north, so that's our first direction. Nick, keep your eyes peeled.
A lot of places to hide down there.
Police recon 9er Yankee is airborne and heading north.
We're right on time. There's Puma.
One to Bandit. It's all cool here. Bring her on down.
Do you read me?
Roger, 1. Over and out.
Put it down on the highway. Then for the next 2 hours, we wait for Delgado.
Ed. No. Ed? I don't care about the overtime, Ed. We don't need the money that bad. You pull an extra shift again this weekend, I swear I'm gonna come up there to that prison. I'm gonna give that warden a piece of my mind, you hear? You ain't a kid no more. I don't want to end up a widow before my time.
Well, I sure hope you remember that. Cut every line except the one of the prison. Now, ma'am, now. I get a little edgy when I'm thrown off schedule.
Just cut.
Do it!
There they are. Looks like they're heading for Puma.
Yeah, we still got the hostages.
Looks like they're gonna seal off the town.
home! Move it, move it!
Please don't hurt me.
Stay down and don't move! Get that one over there! You, up against that wall, right now!
There's the warden's wife.
Right on time, just like we clocked it.
Blue, take her!
Ain't no God in this town, lady, so shut up!
Now wait just
Rico!
a minute! All right, I'm gonna say this once. For the next 2 hours, this town is ours. Anybody gives static, tries to run, get help, they're dead. You get it?
Let's go get a closer look.
Move it! Let's go!
My God.
Nick, get out your sketch pad. I want a map of the whole layout. Go around again.
Taken care of. All right, Hawk, what are you waiting for? Get these people into the jail. All right, let's go. Move it. Come on. Name, what do you want? Go.
Pray we get it, preacher. Because if we don't, I'm gonna have a lot of fun.
Now, get in there. Come on. Move it. Come on. Move now. Get in there. Come on.
Get me the governor on the radio. I don't care where he is. I want him on that radio.
Dispatch, this is Police Recon 90 Yankee. Get me the governor on the phone.
8-5, that lever belongs to them. But if it does, why not use it to get the hell out while I take the town?
Oh! Hey, come on! You got it! Move it! Let's go! Get in there!
Give me Warden Bryan. Oh, yes, it's an emergency.
Warden Bryan here. What's the problem?
Now, you listen, baby. No interruptions. We've got your wife, your kid, the whole stinking town.
You've got what? Who is this? What the devil are you talking about?
I said no interruptions. Now, if you want to see your wife and kid alive again, this is what you do. First, you get that plane that's tailing us out of here. Next, you get Van Orden and Smalley out of solitary and into a car. Now, if they're not here in Puma in 2 hours free, oh, baby, you're going to have a lot of blood on your hands.
You're crazy. Now listen to me.
2 hours. And you call in the National Guard. Anybody. Right, you know what to expect.
Now, wait a minute. Now, even if I go along, where do you think that leaves you?
In Nicaragua, counting $5 million for killing people. I'm finally getting paid what I deserve.
Morgan, the governor's on.
I don't
Yeah,
want to get a lot of people hurt.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about letting Smalley and Van Orden out,
Yeah, it's
letting
clear.
them all go to Nicaragua.
Well, look, Governor, it's your choice. But if you release this Van Orden and Smalley, you might as well open the gate and let everybody out.
I've got to try and save lives.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about calling in the state troopers.
No, I don't agree, Governor. Hold off on the state troopers and let us handle it. We're trained for situations just like this.
For everybody's sake, be careful. It's gone too far.
Yeah. Okay.
Give it a try.
Tell the warden to stall as long as possible. We'll do everything we can to get those hostages out. But remember, there's no guarantee.
I hope nothing goes wrong.
What the hell do those maniacs want?
A couple of their people out of the pen. They want to go to Nicaragua. Mercenaries. That's why they're here.
Two hours, Morgan? What are we gonna do in 2 hours?
Pull it off. There's a rough sketch of the town. Study it, pass it around. Everybody know it backwards by the time we get there.
You really like this, don't you?
Let's roll.
Morgan, look, maybe the governor should play ball. Who cares? Let these clowns go to Nicaragua, get butchered.
They're sociopaths. They just as soon butcher half the town anyway, for kicks. Then toss the hostages out of the jet the minute they clear our airspace.
Exactly right.
One way into town, one out, broad daylight. Hope Morgan knows how to beat those odds.
Yeah, well, he better. No way those maniacs come out of there clean. Right, Nick?
Have you no decency? This is a church. A church. Shut up!
Where is it?
It's in here.
Come on.
You're not going to turn this into some kind of a fort.
Look, you push me, and I'll make it a bonfire. Keep your eyes open. If you see anything you don't like heading for town, you fire one burst in the air.
We really need Smalley and Van Arden this bad. I mean...
Rico, they set it up. They're the ones who made the deal with that general. Besides, we can use the practice. Hey, how old's your kid, huh?
16.
I can't hear you. I said, can't hear you!
Hey! I'm 17 next month.
17, huh? You lucky. Bye.
Easy does it, Jack.
Easy does it? A 16-year-old little girl and you're telling me easy does it?
We'll get her out. We'll get them all out.
You know what's really irritating about you, Morgan? You're so damn sure about everything, aren't you?
I have to be sure.
Oh, come on, Morgan.
Look, what he means is that it's...
Hey, excuse me, all right? I know what he means. What he means if he starts having a few doubts about himself, stops being Napoleon, right? Then you're just like the rest of us. Well, I'll show Puma it's not your Waterloo.
What, are you worried? Worry about the cheerleader. Because she's the first one I'm gonna kill. You're gonna call your husband and tell him exactly that. I'm getting tired of waiting.
Come on, please.
Get back here! All right, back off!
Now you behave, or you won't come back in one piece. Come on.
No, wait, no, okay.
That's it, lady.
Please, no. Oh, no, right, please.
Yes, Anne, I understand. Please, try and believe me when I tell you it's gonna work out.
That's what I told Lisa. But Frank, what do I tell them?
That I'm still talking to the governor.
Frank.
And for all I know, they're monitoring every word. There's nothing more I can say. I love you, Anne.
Give me that. Now, you listen here, Warden. The clock is ticking down fast. And you know who goes first.
We've got something in the works, but it's gonna take some time.
All right. All right, I'm gonna send you a little present, baby. And when you get it, you'll know how little time you've got. Hawk, come here. Get the preacher here. He's got a message to deliver.
Right on, Bill.
Come on.
He's got to be coming for Puma. Pull him over.
Who are you? Why'd you stop me? They're crazy. They're insane. I've got to
Easy
get
now.
that
We
penitentiary.
already know most of it. Take
you
it
do?
easy.
Do you know about him? About Sam? About how they shot him down in cold blood? They told me to show his body to the warden. Some kind of message, they said.
Let me deliver it. I want to see Van Orden and Smalley.
Oh, Chris, look, that's not a good idea. They're liable to slit your throat.
Okay, Doctor, try it. You got 1 hour, no more.
It's not much time, darling. You better let me drive. Excuse me, Padre?
I can't emphasize enough who you're dealing with here. These aren't men. They're animals.
Just stay outside. This is my party, okay?
Not yours alone, believe me.
Doc, like my daddy used to always say, the only good hero.
Yeah, I know. He's a dead one.
Open up. Good luck.
JD, if I need help, I'll call.
I'll be here.
You know what this hole reminds me of? A mausoleum. But you? For you, they'll just be plain pine boxes in a grave just outside these walls.
This is Halloween, isn't it? It's a little late, but this is Halloween. You know, what's his name?
You're Fidel Castro.
You're gonna die laughing. I'm gonna spell it out. Your troops have already killed once. And you're still here. You'll be here until you're tried and hung as accessories. Get my drift?
Cool, lady. You're too cool.
Your kind only understands one thing. When you've had it. When someone stuck a gun against your head.
You know, you got a big mouth, lady. Someday, somebody's gonna close it permanently. You get my drift?
Stop now, Smalley. Call it off. You get to spend the next 10 years safe in a cell. Give me a no. And the guards figure to make sure you never reach court alive.
I can't tell you how much you're scaring me.
Look, if you had any brains, you'd be drowning in your own sweat. Half the people who work here have families in town. Shoot it up, and you'll bleed to death. Now, you want to talk it over? I'll send flowers.
Oh, big mouth. Hold it just a second. How about an hour? Give us an hour and we can talk it over. And if we see it your way, I make sure Delgado does too. Trust me. I say spit, he'll go for a glass of water. Got a deal?
Sure. Congratulations. I'll start the clock.
Well?
They say they want to talk it over.
Then there's a chance.
None. They're on the con. Stalling. Just waiting for you or the governor to break. I'm sorry.
Sunshine, fresh air, beautiful day for a hanging. That's just something my daddy used to always say. He's a real pessimist, perpetual downer.
Your daddy, huh?
Yeah?
You know something? I'd lay odds that you never knew your daddy. You quote him just a little too much.
Well, the one I invented's a lot better than the one my ma told me about. He hit for the open road after I was about a year old. I ain't seen him since. So it looks like a real old-fashioned shootout, huh?
Skip the old-fashioned, and you've got it.
All right, the deadline's in a half an hour. What's ours?
To quote Ulysses S. Grant, take a slug of bourbon, cut him to pieces.
Now, come on, Morgan. Make a decision.
I'll skip the bourbon.
Hey, where are you going?
Call the governor, tell him we're going in. We've studied the map, we've discussed the plan. Anybody have any questions? Now's the time.
Look, we've been over it 10 times. Let's just do it,
All right. Securing the hostages comes first. Nailing the punks second. We're not looking to paint the town with blood.
The warden, what's he doing? Triple talking, stalling. You seen anything?
Like what, paratroopers? Nothing's moving out there. Not even the air.
It stinks. All of it. Something's gone down that I don't know about. What I don't know, I don't like.
All right. I'm going to give that warden 10 more minutes to throw it in. And then...
We killed the hostages. We torched the town. What's the bias?
Laughs.
Oh, come on, Del. We're gonna do it!
And then we're going to get on that jet and split.
What about Smalley and Van Orden?
My ball game now. I get generous, someday I'll send them their cut.
Yeah. 10 minutes.
And then I'm going to turn this place into hell. Merry Christmas.
All right, let's get out of here.
Right, let's go.
Forget about him. Come on, let's tell Delgado. Vince! Vince, what's the play?
I don't know. It's coming toward us very fast. A van or a truck.
All right, nail this thing. Whatever it is.
Boy, I hope this thing is bulletproof. You and me both, kid.
Take the street.
Yeah, let's get into the action. I think you guys should wait here.
The bridge.
The bridge.
If they get this far, we want to be ready. It's the last way out of town.
Get the whole town! Get the whole town! They're everywhere! Soldier boy! Back off! Jack! Jack, that's coming worth it, Jack!
I'm cool.
All right, move. Come on, move.
on, come on. Look at me. It's all right. Come on, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. That's right. You can be fine, all right? You'll be okay. It's gonna be all right. Okay. And we gotta go right now. Come on. Come on.
Get in the van. Get in the van. Into the van.
Let's go. Quick. Let's go, man.
Bridge, Nick, not the whole town.
Gonna try. Astrolite's new. Liquid mine the Army just developed. It's a first for me. Okay, let's go.
Covert, above you.
It was nice meeting you.
Hey, everybody out! Let's go! I'm sure, lady, that's my job. Now, nobody's spotted you. It's gonna be okay. Be safe right here. Let's go. Move it. Okay, we'll be back. Jack, give me a smoke screen. Gotcha. Here it comes. Follow me. Come on, Jack. Move it.
We better get out of here. Don't try it. Breathe too hard and you're dead.
idea, punk. Take care of the Judd. I'll tell him in town it's over.
Minister wants to know if you're sure you won't come in.
Too many questions. What'd you tell him?
Or that you're from another jurisdiction. That and you're crazy. All of you.
We're not crazy. Are we, Doc?
Absolutely. We're also pretty damn good.
Oh, sorry about the bridge, but you gotta admit it was beautiful.
There'll be plenty more bridges, Nick.
Excuse us. I just wanted to thank you again for all that you've done for us.
No thanks necessary, Warden.
Oh, thank you.
Merry Christmas. You want to go?
Well, like my daddy used to always say.
Let's roll.
How did you know?